Make some noise, Celtics world! The Boston Celtics advanced to the Eastern Conference Finals. Who will they play? Well, we don't know yet, but they just defeated the Cleveland Cavaliers. We're going to overreact and break everything down right here. Your boy, CPOG, we in the building. Stick around right after this. Make some noise for your Boston Celtics, baby! CPOG, what's going on, Playboy?
What's popping, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear, bro. Loud and clear.
All right.
Yeah, you good. You good, man. Celtics defeated the Cavs in Game 5, close out the series 113-98. How you feeling, bro, man? I'm saying.
I mean, we won. A win is a win. That's all I'm leaving it like that. A win is a win. Did you watch the halftime show? I hit you up.
I didn't watch the halftime show. I was live doing my
it sounded like my spirit jumped into his body.
What do you mean by that?
1-on-1, no movement. You can't win a game. You're not gonna beat the higher up echelon teams. But at the same time, I'm perplexed because I've seen us do it. So I'm just so confused. Like, are we doing this to get a rush? Like, I'm so confused. I've seen us rise above.
Cliff, they played down to their competition. This is another game where the Boston Celtics were probably unprepared for the lineup that Brickstaff threw at them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they started, and the Cleveland Cavaliers came out. They started Okoro, Dean Wade, Evan Mobley, Max Strus, and Darius Garland. And the sixth man off the bench tonight was Marcus Morris, who was hotter than Trotter. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of with you on this one, Trinity. Oh my gosh, I swear Celtic fans are never happy. I want to celebrate the simple fact that we can break until Sunday, minimum, maximum Tuesday. Like, we could chillax and not have to worry about NBA basketball for that many amount of days. And Cliff is worried about one-on-one ball movement. Whatever. Which, you know what?
Wait, hold up, Wayne. Do I gotta put you on blast?
You can put me on blast, bro. Listen, put me on blast. When we was not
playing the whole game with me.
When we weren't doing, we were losing the majority of the game. I told you what we needed to do.
And we did it?
Yeah, we did. We won. We blew them out, actually.
Gas, man.
I don't think we're running out of gas.
I don't think we ran out of gas. I said Cleveland ran out of gas.
I ran out of. That's what you wanted them to do. That's the whole point.
That's what I called it. That's why I said is we gonna win. They're gonna get tired. They're gonna get tired, and then we're gonna take them out, which is exactly what we did.
I think the Celtics did exactly what they needed to do. They got the dub. It's over with, and they could go back and get back to the drawing board because they got a whole nother monster that they're going to have to face, whether it be Indiana, that's one game plan, whether it be the New York Knicks, that's the next game plan. That's the only, even Jason Tatum said at the end of the game, the post-game show, hey, man, don't be trying to put that on us. We don't know who we playing yet, so we ain't looking past nobody. But whoever they got, I guarantee you the Boston Celtics going to have to show and be prepared. My only issue, to me, with this particular game, this particular win, I don't want people to be like, well, Cleveland was hurt. And this is that and the third. I feel like the Boston Celtics are gonna get that flack because they didn't come out here and do the things you said. They didn't look dominant.
We beat them twice with
that's what I'm saying, right? With Donovan Mitchell.
Twice with they hold everybody but Allen. So I'm not saying that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know what we're capable of. That's
Understood.
My problem. I know what we're capable of, bro.
And I agree with that. I agree with that. You're 100% correct. But
I might be acting like a little spoiled brat fan. I might be.
No, I think you're calling out the things they still need to address so that they let's keep it a buck. This game shouldn't have been close.
Now, what was the final score, if you don't mind me asking?
113.
I'm trying to get this link to work.
113-98 was the final score.
Oh, okay.
So what's that? What's that? 15 point? I mean, hold on.
I want to know what she means by when she says we need games like this. Like
maybe those games where they come down and you got to get a little dirty and gritty, and you got to find ways to pull out these type of victories. I don't know. I'm just guessing what you're saying, Trinity. So feel free to put in there like what you mean. But I thought the Boston Celtics again were the most dominant team on the court, and they just allow players to shoot. Cliff, I'm sorry. Like my only concern with the Boston Celtics is letting players shoot threes. I don't know. They just let them. They let Marcus Morris, bro.
Does Horford turn it on and off whenever he gets ready? He was straight trash in the first half. Then he was literally D'ing Garland. Effectively.
He probably went and took a booster shot or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Did they give him some Flintstone tubables or something? Like he was, he was moving. He was moving this. Did you see him? He defended Garland several times.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And look,
I don't want people to get. I don't want people to misconstrue me, man. I love my team.
Yeah.
I love my team, man.
For sure. Ben, what's going on? Says, let's go, fellas. We got the W. One more team is our way. So let's go to the finals. I'm with you, bro. Like, it was all about getting the dub. To me, this was a game by any means necessary. So I didn't care if they won this game by 2. You put me on blast because I was complaining on how they were playing. That's fine. I still think that the Boston Celtics need to come out here, but they adjusted. They did exactly what we needed them to do. And every time they went on a run, they went up by several double digits, right? And then they started to relax on defense and let the team shoot themselves back into the game.
Well,
and that's
I mean, you know how like I'm talking and my mind is starting to, certain scenarios. So I'm thinking that like the Celtics thought that they was going to give up. Like after we up by 12, like they gonna let it go.
Right.
They know they can't win, but then they fight back, and now we got to go back up by 12 or 13 again.
But you know why they was fighting back, Cliff? Because they had OGs on their team like Marcus Morris Sr. You remember him?
Yeah, but he wasn't an OG when he played for us.
Yo, bro, listen, I like Marcus Morris, yo. Like I thought he was pretty OG'd up. Know what I'm saying?
He was good. I'm just,
And I felt like he developed the 3 with us. I felt like he couldn't shoot, but then when he became a Celtic, he had to learn how to shoot because we were stretching the floor, and that's when he started getting his shot. This is probably the best he shot his whole career. He went 10 for 13 from the floor. He shot 76.9% from the floor. He was 5 for 6 from the 3-point line, 83.3% from the 3-point line. This dude finished with 25 points, second most points on the team behind Evan Mobley, who finished with 33. So they came out but I just felt like the Celtics once again, were just giving up these easy baskets. Every time the Celtics hit a big shot, they didn't come back and use any energy on defense to force them to shoot bad shots until a moment mattered. When the moments mattered, Cliff, the Celtics defense went clickety clank clank. They were on clamps. They were blocking shots. And I'm talking about in the fourth quarter. So that's a good sign that the Celtics still have life and energy in quarter 4 to stop teams going on runs.
I'm not going to argue with that. I'm not going to argue with that at all.
Let's talk about
I'm not going to argue with that. I mean, I got to tell you, we started moving the ball in the fourth quarter. And that's when I was like, yo, see, this is what I needed to see. Like, we started moving the ball. I mean, there was a couple of plays with the ball moving. Drew was wide open. You know what I'm saying? Because of the ball movement, we ain't just going one-on-one. I think we better. I think we're better than what we have shown, and I think we're gonna show it.
Bro, we got to take victory shots, and I'm taking one shot. I got to do another show after this, so I'm gonna take a victory shot. Yeah. So I'm gonna take a victory shot. We're gonna talk about Jason Tatum. He was the player of the game. All right. Shout out to Ben for even remembering. We're gonna do the drink champs on a whole nother episode, but tonight we're gonna take the victory shot. There's Jason Tatum's stats right there. I gotta find me a bottle or something. Jason Tatum led the Celtics, 25 points, 9 rebounds. Oh, I think I got these numbers wrong. My bad. I had these already pre-typed up. Jason Tatum, 25 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists. Tatum almost had a triple-double, bro. Ah, man. He was 1 assist away from a triple-double, bro. What's your thoughts on Jason Tatum tonight, man?
I think Jason Tatum tonight was I think he was a stud. I think he was a leader. I think that he was consistent all through the whole game. I really don't have any complaints about Tatum. I really don't have complaints. It's just observations. Brown took a lot of ill-advised shots, in my opinion, tonight. And he got I know we say that it's hard for us to win with brothers, but
take a sip of this.
I think we got away with a couple. Like in the fourth quarter when Garland lost the ball, like Brown clearly pushes him. Brown clearly pushes him, and then he loses control of the ball. And then when they go back down, Garland pushes fouls, and then goes to the ref where he should have got a technical, in my opinion. But I don't really have any complaints. More or less, they're more or less observations. And I think that what I'm saying is I'm looking beyond, and maybe I shouldn't be doing that. I'm looking at that and being like, we ain't gonna be Denver. I'm looking at that. We're gonna have to do better to beat the Knicks. I'm looking at the next.
But we're not playing them. We're not playing them. We're not even playing them yet. Like wait till we play them in a game, and then say we got to do better if we're gonna try to beat this team. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just look. We specifically said that the Celtics play down to their competition. They like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde type of team. One game,
play with their food.
They play with their food. I love that term 1,000%. And so it's like they do it every single night. They've been doing it all this series. They did it against Miami, but in Game 5, they did what they needed to do. They closed that shit out, shut the door. In Game 5 of this game, they closed that shit out, shut the door. Didn't matter who was on the court. They had to play whoever was on the court. It ain't their fault. There was no Donovan Mitchell, Jared Allen, LeVert. That ain't their fault. And I'm gonna
we're missing. Like I was so wrong when I said we don't need Porzingis. And it's not so much Porzingis. It's what he represents. The ball moves through him.
Yes.
When Porzingis is on the floor, there is ball movement.
Yes.
There's spacing. The floor is spread out. And
it is.
That's where we're most dangerous. And I think that's what we're missing. But we didn't really need it in this series, thank God. And we may not need it in the next, because if we get the Knicks are banged up. They're formidable, but
they play with a different type of energy. The question is, will they be able to keep up the same amount of energy? Same thing with the Indiana Pacers. That's the team that knocked us out of the that little tournament that we had, right? Like, they play with a different type of energy. So
didn't that kind of bug you a little bit?
Yeah, I don't even remember what the tournament did. Like, what was the whole purpose of it? But I mean,
well, the fact that the Lakers won and they suck.
It doesn't.
That's pretty much all you need to know.
Right. So Jason Tatum
and they played who did the Lakers play from? They played the Pacers, right, in that tournament, right?
Yes, they played the Pacers. Yes.
Yeah.
So Jason Tatum, player of the game, again, 1 assist away from a triple-double. He looked very dominant on the basketball court. I definitely liked his aggression. Took less shots, 16 this time, made 9 of those, 9 for 16, 56.3%. Way better shooting percentage from the floor. He even did better from the 3 for 7, 42.9%. Made all 4 of his free throws. Again, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, 4 steals, and only 1 turnover in the games, a plus 18 on the floor. I thought Jason Tatum had a fire-up game. Round of applause for Jason Tatum. I'm going to go ahead and take my shot of Gold Bar. I don't know if you have anything, but cheers to us. Cheers to the Boston Celtics. Cheers to you out there if you're Celtics fans. Cheers to you if you just loving life and living life, man. I'm going to take a sip that equivalates to a shot because I don't have my shot glasses down here, all right?
Did you say equivalent?
Equivalent. You know what I meant. I already took a shot. Like, you ready?
Bro, I got.
All right, no problem. I'm a cheers to you, bro. Here we go.
Oh, I've got my phone. Oh, no. I gotta get me some. I forgot all about it. I was trying to work on this link. I gotta get my shot.
Ooh, I haven't had that stuff in a minute. Oh man. So let's talk about some of these other players. We got a couple of questions out there. Shout out to my man Yosef. Peace, my brother. I hope you're doing well. Ben says, how did Pritchard do, man? Pritchard was the man tonight. I'm sorry. Pritchard played 21.17.
Yeah, he played his little ass off tonight.
Yes, he did. 4 for 7 from the floor, 57.1%. He shot 75%.
And he did Pritchard things. That little menace, little fly in the ointment, just getting up in the thing. He did Pritchard
He was a net.
things.
Yes, sir. He was a net. 3 for 4 from the 3-point line. Didn't get to the free throw line, but he did finish with a rebound and 11 points in that game. That's what you want off the bench.
Do you think that at halftime, the NBA office called down and was like, brothers, knock it off? Because he started using his whistle in the second half.
Bro, I didn't like the referee match. I didn't like the officials for this game. You knew you was going to get a Tony Brothers game. I didn't like the officials. The Celtics got to the line only 12 times, bro.
And that was in the second half. We got to the line. We got to the line even at the end of the first half.
Yeah.
The first 2 times.
I tell you what, it was dead even. Both teams got to the line at 12. So we can't say one team got the foul calls or not. Like, both teams got to the line 12 times. The Cavs went 9 for 12. The Celtics went 10 for 12. We shot 83.3%. They shot 75% from the free throw line. So you can look at that. One of the biggest red flags to me for the Boston Celtics, do you think sometimes they play a little too fast and too curious opposed to playing too fast, too furious?
No.
Not curious, but careless.
I think it's the other way around. I think they're a little reckless.
Yeah, and careless. That's what I meant to say. Because they turned the ball over, okay? They turned the ball over 12 times in this game. And that might not be a super duper high number, but that's still high for me, bro. 12 turnovers, it's like when they're happening, it always allows the team to go on to some type of run. It's just weird to watch the Celtics make those silly type of mistakes still when they should just slow the game down a little bit. Set up an offensive play, move the ball around, get the right shot, right?
Yo, that's all I've been asking for, man. That's all I've been asking for. And we got to get Hauser a shrink. We're going to need him.
Yeah, Hauser played. He went 2 for 4, shot 50% from the floor, 1 for 3 from the 3. He only finished with 5 points, but he's definitely got to get going.
Now, what I did notice about Pritchard was he gave much more of an effort on the defensive end. I will give him that tonight. I mean, I mean, listen, if your shot's not going down, you got to contribute in some way. Mm-hmm. But Hauser, we need him to at some point start hitting these threes.
But if the ball's not moving, then there's your reason. And I saw Hauser put the ball on the floor.
You are correct, sir.
I saw him put the ball on the floor, bro, and I saw him attack the basket. That's not something we usually see Hauser do. You know what I mean? So
hey Wayne.
Oh,
I'm good now.
Okay, my bad. I can't do another shot, but salute, man. Salute to you, bro. Mazel tov, baby. I wanted to talk about 2 players in this game before we get into the Eastern Conference Finals preference. Let's talk about Derek White, because Derek White is back, baby. I felt like Derek White. Okay, and this is why I wanted to have this conversation, because I felt like Derek White was back, man. Let me know what you think. Let me just tell you, let me give you his stats. He did shoot the ball a lot. He went 7 for 17, 41.2%, 4 for 9 from the 3, which means he shot 44.4%. He finished the game with 18 points. He had 5 total rebounds, 6 assists in this game, and 2 block shots. Talk your talk about my man Derek White.
That's the Derek White we need. I'd rather take that Derek White every night than to get 40 from him 3 nights in a row and then he disappears for 4 nights. I'd rather have him do that 15 to 8, those numbers, give or take a rebound or give or take a steal or give or take. I'd rather have that one every night than to have the one we had when he gave us 35 and exploded and then didn't do nothing for the next 3 games. That's all I'm saying.
He seemed a lot more confident in shooting his shot. Remember I said he just got to see the ball go in?
Yeah.
He saw the ball go in. He got extra confident. And from that, to me, that's all Derek White needed to see. He played 36 minutes in this game, 36 minutes and 8 seconds. Derek White was shooting the ball particularly well. I like the fact that they were allowing him to shoot, though, because he needs to get back into some rhythm. And that's the key. Those shots, those buckets he was making, a lot of them came off in his rhythm. And so that's what Derek White needs to do moving forward, man, because I'm with you, Cliff. If I can get the consistent, 15 to 22 points per night, and I get the tenacious defensive Derek White, and I get the great hustle Derek White. He had a few fouls in this game where he was kind of struggling to still get off because they were just calling tic-tac fouls on him, but I thought he played particularly well, and I think Derek White is back, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to need him for the next series, and I like the matchups against the two teams in the next series, right? Whether you play the Knicks or the Pacers.
I want to see what our guards do against the Knicks. I'm putting Brunson gonna get his. Mm-hmm. I'm putting Holiday on Brunson. Period.
I just don't want Holiday to get into foul trouble.
Well, I'm gonna have an old dude moment. The new NBA, the NBA I grew up with, them little dudes wasn't coming down there like that. Not without some penalties.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now it's wide open. Like Brunson likes to close at the rim, so there has to be. We have to watch what he does. Like Brunson's game. Brunson's like a little LeBron. Like he's going to the rim and he's so strong that you're just not gonna stop him.
Well, like I said, I like the matchups depending on who we're gonna play. We don't know who we're gonna play, so we have to sit back and wait. But I think Derek White, if he watched the ball go into the rim, I think that's huge. That's huge for Derek White, and that way Derek White can just really get back to his style of playing basketball. And I think he'll have a much better series. But like I said, like you said, if we can get this consistently from Derek White, the Celtics are going to be just fine. Let's talk about the next player I wanted to mention. There was an Al Horford sighting, right? So Al Horford played 34 minutes, 58 seconds, all right? A little bit less than Derek White. He went 8 for 15, shot 53.3% from the floor, 6 for 13. This dude took 13 three-point shots. Finished with 46.2%. Al Horford finished this game with 22 points. They haven't gotten points from Al Horford in 2 nights. Like, he's been insignificant and a non-mother factor. But Al Horford was definitely a factor in this particular game. Talk about it, bro.
Well, I'm going to tell you. I was down on Horford in the first half. I just felt he was old. But boy, man, that dude came on the second half, and the way he moved his feet and the way he just turned into old Al, I'm speaking glowingly of him because I thought he was done. And I'm so happy to see that he still got a little bit left. When I saw him take Garland off the dribble and just note for note, I was like, oh, my boy's good.
100%. Shout out to my bro, Rob D. Terradome in the building. What's going on, baby? This is congrats, WayneBreezie, but I can't have your Celtics get to 18 chips before us. He's the Laker. Is that a Lakers fan? Lakers, they're looking for.
If you're a Laker fan, bro, listen, let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
Let it go. Oh. You need to let it go.
Did you just hit him with the John Legend? Let it go.
Let it go, dog.
Let it go.
As long as LeBron is there, you're not getting the ring.
I don't know, man. Look, the Lakers gonna look. I could give two flying cares about the Lakers, but they got something up their sleeve, man. They
Hey, let me
word
ask you
on the
a question.
street is they may get Sam Cassell as their head coach. Yeah,
Sam Cassell's a hell of a coach, man.
I know. Word on the street.
I love him on our bench. I love him on our bench.
He's good for the players. He's a player's coach.
He should be the head coach. Missoula should be an assistant right now.
100%.
Huh?
100%. 100.
Yo, Sam Cassell won 2 championships, and he was a point guard, and he was a rookie, and Olajuwon was his center. Come on, man.
Wow.
He's a wealth of knowledge, bro.
Franchise like the Houston Rockets.
He came in. He like Rondo. He came in as a rookie.
As a rookie, yeah.
Telling, like, doing his thing. Like, you get over there. You want, yo. Sam Cassell, he's nice. Sam Cassell, I would take him as our head coach any day of the week. If the Lakers get him, they're good. I don't want to get into that. We'll talk about that another time.
Yo, I thought old man Al played his heart out tonight.
I loved it, man.
He's gonna get tomorrow off. He's gonna get Friday off. He's gonna get Saturday off. And word on the street is Porzingis may be making a return. Okay, maybe making a return. So, because if we play the Knicks, Porzingis is playing. He wants to put the Knicks all the way into the ground. Like, that's his team, the team that drafted him, team that gave up on him. Like, I could tell you right now, he playing.
Yeah, but what are you mad at the Knicks for? They had to give up on him.
They didn't have to give up on him. They didn't have to give up on him. They didn't have to give up on him. They chose to give up on him. Look at all the injuries they dealing with now.
That's Tibbs. You know that Tibbs, people don't want to talk about this elephant in the room, but I think Tibbs ruined Derrick Rose's career over usage.
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, look, it is what it is. I'm liking what we getting. If Porzingis is back, that's going to change the trajectory of what the Knicks can do. Your boy Jalen Brunson ain't finishing at no rim. My man just said start clipping. I got something. Stat clipping. I got something for you, baby. Ooh, we just blew the Cleveland Cavaliers out to sea, baby, with the Al Horford saying. Al Horford played his ass off, though, bro. I'm telling you, he was a plus 26 on the court, fam. Plus 26 for my man Al. Come on, man. We just had conversations about Al not showing up. I'm
taking another drink to Al.
Al was all day. Al was hitting threes. Al was getting putbacks. Al, did I tell you how Al did? Bro, I'm stuttering. Al Horford had 15 rebounds. The last time he had 15 rebounds was probably in like 2008. 2000. He was probably playing for Florida. I don't even think this dude rebounded like that. 15 boards, bro.
Let me tell you something. If we get Porzingis back, now we can put Cornette in there like Spirit. Yo,
I don't want to see Cornette ever touch the floor. If we get, I'm cool with Cornette not playing, period. Like, I'm good. Like, unless he has to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unless he has to.
You good with Cornette not playing, period, bro?
Period. Because now we about to play some dominant dogs. Like, and so even when you think, what's the kid, Weinstein, whatever his name is.
Yo, he's the problem.
That's a dog. Hartenstein, thank you. That's a dog. And then if you got to play the Pacers, you're going to get Miles Turner. Like, ain't it crazy how Miles is old but young still? Like, he's still young, but he got the old man strength. He got the old man 3-point shot. He got the old man wise mind. Like, he been in the league for a minute. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he gonna have to play some dogs. So like maybe a couple rotations. And listen, he played tonight. Shout out to Luke Cornette. Played 12 minutes, man. Luke Cornette went 3 for 3, bro. And he made both of his free throws. All right. He finished the game with 8 points, but he was a -9 on the court. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's when they put these guys in that be the issue. Like, you know what I mean? It's when they put these guys in that be the issue. Yeah, I told you it was your computer, but you don't want to listen to me.
It was my computer.
Yeah, it sure was. Now you sound like you're not using the right mic now. Like,
No, I'm not using the mic at all. Let me just turn this off. Yeah.
So at the end of the day, like, I really thought that Al Horford probably was the shining star. I mean, Tatum did his thing like superstars do, finished with 25. Jaylen Brown, what were your thoughts about Jaylen Brown in this game? Like, was this an off game for JB?
Yes, he got on my nerves. He got all the way on my nerves. But what I will say, I will applaud his aggression, though. I will applaud his aggression, straight up.
Yeah. For those that are 49er fans, have no fear. I'm going to be going live right directly after this. Going to be talking about the Niners schedule. My Celtics just won, so please bear with me. If you don't want to watch the show, I totally understand. But if you want to support your boy Breezy, I appreciate it. But I will be doing the Niners show directly after this show. Myself, Peachy, we're going to be going live. We're going to be overreacting about the Boston, about the schedule. All right. So make sure you guys do that. All right. So listen, I thought Jaylen Brown, I liked his aggressiveness, but for some reason he couldn't get going.
Nah, he couldn't.
I don't get it. Like I don't get what was wrong with him. Like I couldn't figure it out. Like 4 for 9, 44.4%, 1 for 3 from the 3, 33.3%. He only made half of his free throws, so he shot 50%. I mean, he had 7 assists, though. He was dishing the ball out. Like, he knew he wasn't good, so he was giving it out.
Nah, he was doing his thing.
It's crazy, yo. It's crazy. Cliff, listen, I got to ask you this, man. Those are the hot takes from tonight's game. Eastern Conference Finals preference. You want the Knicks? You want the Pacers? Tell us why so we can get up out of here.
Listen, I don't care who we have. I don't care who we got. If I had a choice, I would go with the Pacers. Like it's something about that Brunson Hart and that that other boy, Vander something. What's his name? He was with Golden State.
Oh, from the I can't remember his name. You talking about from the Pacers?
No. From the Knicks. The white boy, the little white one. He was with Golden State. They let him go.
The dude that played for, I thought he played for Milwaukee.
DiVincenzo. There you go, Terradome.
He played for Golden State. I thought he played for the Bucks.
Nah, he played for. DiVincenzo played for the Warriors.
Oh, okay. I thought he played on the Bucks. I could be wrong. Maybe he did play on the Bucks too. Anyway, at the end of the day,
they got some dogs over there, baby.
They do got some dogs. Right? But my point is, at the end of the day, he played for both, so we both was right.
Oh, okay. He played for the Bucks, then Golden State. All right.
That's how irrelevant he is, because I lost him when he left the Bucks.
His ass ain't irrelevant now. He playing some basketball right now.
All right, man. So listen, Boston at home, they don't got the best home record in the playoffs, but they win on the road. So all the Celtics got to do is same formula. You ready? Go 1-1, win 2 on the road, come back home, close it out. Game 5.
I personally feel like the Knicks are too small.
Yeah, but they it's something about the Knicks being firecrackers, bro. Like they just.
I know. But Obi-Wan Kenobi, he not there.
You know what worries me about the Knicks? You called him Obi-Wan Kenobi. I like that. You know what worries me about the Celtics? They will leave shooters wide the freak open.
Wide open. And just be like, yo, they be waiting for the rebound. Like,
yo, bro, hit the shot, bro. Hit it.
Like, you always do that shit so we can go back down. Yeah. I see that a lot, bro.
And I feel like the Knicks are good at hitting wide open shots. Maybe Indiana isn't good at hitting wide open shots, but the Knicks are great at hitting wide open shots. And so that's what concerns me, because, earlier you started off the show, you started talking about what they needed to do. Charles Barkley said they need to move the ball, too much one-on-one. If you guys don't know what one-on-one basketball is, too much ISO ball.
ISO ball.
Like that just takes away from the game plan, man. If you move the ball, the Boston Celtics have a plethora of shooters. And so if you move the ball, somebody's going to be wide open. If we miss a wide open shot, you live with it. But the wide open shot is the highest percentage shot, especially from the corner. And I just feel like the Celtics need to get back to that type of ball movement, like you said earlier, Cliff. My issue is when they do ISO stuff, why they always suck at getting back on transition defense. And next thing you know, it's an easy bucket for the other team. And so for me, Indiana, because we can't, listen, Halliburton, for some reason, shoots well against the Boston. I wonder why, though. everybody and their mama shoot well against the Boston Celtics because they giving you space and they leaving you wide open.
Wide open.
That's my only concern, bro.
They remind me a little bit of Phoenix back in the day. Remember, I'm just
but Phoenix was scoring like 146.
Yeah.
150.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, we barely get 120. And I know this the playoffs, but come on, man. I think I prefer the Knicks though. I want the nostalgia. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be lit. Boston, New York in the conference finals.
Garden to Garden, baby. I got that. Yeah. The food. You could do food shows. You could do accents. You know what I'm saying? There's so much history between the Knicks and the Celtics. I would love to see that. I think the NBA needs that. And I think the NBA would do their due diligence and making that shit go 7 games. I can guarantee they're gonna milk every freaking game from that Eastern Conference Finals, bro.
Yeah, I need that shit to be 5 though.
It's gonna be 5. It's gonna be 5. I'm gonna tell you here's what the Celtics gonna do. They play the Knicks or the Pacers. They're gonna win. They're gonna go 1-1. They're gonna win the first one at home, look dominant. They're gonna let the team shoot the lights out game 2. I'm telling you, this is the MO. And then game 3 and 4, they're gonna win on the road. And then game 5, they bring it home, they close it out. I think the Boston Celtics end up in the conference finals. I don't want to talk about who, but I think it's going to be the freaking Denver Nuggets. I hate to say it.
Oh, it's going to be the Denver. You see how they playing with Minnesota?
It's like you ever watch a mouse? I mean, ever watch a cat catch a mouse? They don't eat the mouse. They play with the mouse, right? So they play around with it like it's a little toy until it suffocates and dies. And then they throw it away. They don't even eat mice. I thought cats, from cartoons, they're supposed to eat mice. And that's not what cats do. Real cats don't eat mice. They play around with them like they're little toys. I feel like that's what's going to happen. That's what the Denver Nuggets are doing with teams, yo. Like they playing cat and mouse. They the cat, and they letting the mouse. They let the mouse do their little thing. But I just, it's just crazy how they playing. Cliff, any final thoughts before we get up out of here, bro?
Yo, listen, man. We need to do some kind of a pregame or something like that.
Once we find out who we playing, we'll do a pregame show.
We'll do a pregame, and that way, and I think it should be a Drink Champs edition. I will promise you, I'll be ready. I just need enough time, and I wish we would. If we do it, let's do it earlier in the day, so we could.
You trying to so I can't do nothing that night? That's what you trying to do?
Oh no, we can do it at night.
No, Ben said, because that way if I drink too much, I just go to bed. Ben
yeah.
Ben says if you go to the finals and win, well, either you guys get a Celtics tattoo. I think I might get a Clover.
I might get a. Matter of fact, let's call it now. Let's call it now. Call it now.
I want a dope ass design. So if any artist,
on it.
All right.
Come on, man. Come on, Breezy, baby. Cheers. That didn't sound attractive.
I just wanted to make sure y'all knew that I had the liquid. I'm not even gonna say the shit what I was gonna say. I just
liquid. Yeah, because you gotta do say what you want to say. Just say pause.
Pause. I just wanted to make sure y'all knew I had the liquor in the system. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no telling. Yo, you're listening to your boys Breezy, your boys CPOG right here on the Celtics Green Podcast. We are going to be making this an audio podcast, especially for the 2024-25 NBA season. Make sure you guys scan that barcode, go over to Win Streaks, download the app from your app store. Use that code WayneBreezie. All right, it's a referral code, and then start picking your teams to win. You can win free money. All you got to do is pick the team, the game, bada boom, bada bang, you're done. They got everything from NBA, NHL, MLB, NFL will be back, and I'm gonna get them to get the WNBA stuff up there because our Connecticut Suns are gonna be a problem.
Did you see them last night, baby?
I did not tell you they was gonna shut that.
Who?
I tried to tell people, Clayton, she needed to turn into Superman, but that shit wasn't gonna happen.
And Aaliyah Boston with all that long ass hair, it was like, oh, come on, we got
something for all y'all.
Yo, the Connecticut Suns got too many OGs. I'm trying to tell you, they
Listen. Last night,
triple
how much of
double
the Knicks
for
game did you
Melissa.
watch? I watched most of the Sun game.
I was watching the Suns, yo. Then I watched the Knicks after the Suns finished.
That's why I got to get you. I got my 2 screens here, and I don't know how to work neither one of them. So I got to talk to you about that. I got 2 27 inches back here, baby. I want one game on one and one game on the other.
I got you, bro. I got you guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Listen, there's going to be a special edition of the WayneBreezie Show right after this. I'm going to be setting it up. Time to go live around 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to talk 49ers schedule. Myself, Peachy, we about to overreact, man. Make sure you tune back in. Love you guys. Stay up, yo. Celtics, green. It's different here, baby. We out. Peace.